I think she's happy to be out again playing in the sticks. And you want me to throw it? You ready? Anyway, welcome, good afternoon, good morning to the not very Australian outback. It's not the outback at all. We're in a pine-like plantation where they grow trees for wood, for buildings and stuff like that. Anyway, we're coming out here to give Satine some exercise, taking her for a walk, and just to sort of, you know, it's been raining non-stop lately, so just to get her out for a little bit, and, you know, I could do with a bit of exercise myself as well. But that's not the main mission. The main mission is the Pajero Sport, so that's been giving me some grief lately. We're going uphill. So intermittently on cold starts, it will run perfectly, but then it won't, like just all of a sudden it will just die after like 15-30 seconds of idling. Not 100% what it is. Last night I looked for any fault codes and there was none in the system, and then I also disconnected the battery to just sort of give it a reset. So this morning we tried to clean out the throttle body. I didn't take it off the car, so it's probably not the most successful thing or the best thing that I've done to it. It's definitely not pretty, but it's not that bad. But anyway, we're gonna go take it on a little trip. I've got a camping trip with Adam and Taylor coming up, so I just sort of want to bed the vehicle in, and on top of that, I've got to bed my shoes in because I've bought some new shoes. And yeah, just go for a bit of adventure, take Satine out for a little drive and everything like that. And yeah, hopefully get some nice scenery and everything. I can't talk and guys, it's not even a steep hill. Oh, I'm meant to be working on my fitness too. And you'll have to excuse the poor excuse for some facial hair. I decided I'd grow it out for a month and see how it looks. At the moment, I'm not a fan. I absolutely hate it. This is, I think, 3 weeks in now. Oh no, I'll do it. I said I was doing it for a month, so I'll do it for a month and then I'm probably gonna get rid of it, but we'll wait and see. Kiss my camera. Couple reasons I chose this this place to go for a walk. One, I wanted to head towards Victor Harbour. I just thought that was a nice drive to go there and back for testing the Pajero Sport, which is a day drive, but I thought I'd break it up with doing some stuff in between. You want to go for it? I haven't even said it yet! Hang on. You want to go for... You want to go for a walk, lovely! Yeah, you want to go for a walk! Now, the reason we chose this one is because there's not many options between here and there on where we can go on longer walks with Satine. This one should be a 4-hour return. We'll see how accurate that is when we... Oh, I didn't even start tracking. That was very smart. Anyway, it should be a 4-hour return. So yeah, we thought we'd check it out, see how nice this is. This should take up most of today because we're messing with the Pajero in the morning, so we're gonna pretty much run out of daylight by the time we finish this. We'll be close to. Then we'll make our way probably to get some food first and then to the Airbnb, stay there tonight, then go into Victor Harbour. There's a record player or a record shop in there that I would like to check out, so we'll see if we can get some records. And then we'll just start making our way back to Adelaide, presuming that the Pajero Sport is all happy and everything's working properly. But we'll wait and see. Oh, how the scenery has changed. Bad news. I haven't learnt I didn't bring any snackies again. Wait there. This is a lot bigger than I thought. Good news. We're coming up, we're only about halfway. The watch thinks we've done 5 kilometres. I think we've done a bit more than that. I don't think it's most accurate. Anyway, good news, shoes are fantastic. They're doing a great job and I love it because they're so cheap. They're from a department store, so I love that they're super cheap. I've been using my trainers or my runners for stuff like this and I've been slowly destroying them and they're a lot more expensive, so I didn't want to use them. So we've swapped over to these, which I think was a brilliant decision because they're comfortable, they got plenty of grip and they're doing a great job of holding up, even though it's been, you know, maybe 6 kilometres. But anyway, they're good for now. Hungry, are you? I'm too, you know. So, Pajero Sport. What do I think the issue is? I don't know. I thought originally it was related to the air conditioning compressor because it would, you know, obviously the air conditioning compressor will kick in after a little bit after idle, after startup rather. But it seems to be unrelated because it can run for like 30 seconds and it seems fine. I thought maybe secondary fuel filter that I put in, maybe it's leaking or something. Check, that's not leaking. The only thing I did find, because this has been happening since I serviced it, is that the air filter wasn't installed properly. The unit wasn't actually sealed, which is interesting because you could actually hear it. Like you can noticeably hear that more intake noise. And I'd always wondered what that was. Like I was like, oh, this isn't like an upgraded filter or anything. Like, why is there so much intake noise? So that must have been what it'd be because you don't hear it anymore. Could that be related? I don't know. Like I wouldn't think so. In other news, we are about halfway. It looks roughly about that, if not past it. And it has been a beautiful hike. It's a bit like, I wish there was more. This is just sort of South Australia though, it's all pretty flat. I wish there was some more nicer views and stuff. You can get a few sort of high, you know, hills and stuff, but that's what they are, they're hills, they're not really mountains. One lacking thing of Australia, it is pretty flat. Overall though, it's been pretty good. Shoes have been holding up, it's been fantastic. The team's been going really, really well. I think, which is surprising in itself, but I think my sense of direction is pretty reasonable. I think I've got a pretty good sense of direction and where I'm going and everything like that, and finding my way through, or anything like the city, the outback, wherever I am. I have no idea where I am. I am completely lost. Well, that's a lie, not completely lost. But this has now happened twice on 2 little journeys. I think it's becoming a running theme. I'm getting weary in my old age. No, it says on the post markers that I've been following that this is like a reroute. For what reason, I do not know. Because we're following this new route or new route, it's like I can't figure out where it is on the map. I was looking at the map for the past, I don't know, like 5 minutes or something, being like, none of this makes sense. I don't know where I am. So I don't know if they've cut like a new track or something like that. I've got no idea. But I'll keep following the markers blindly. I'm not following the markers anymore because through use of the compass and trying to figure out where I am on the map that was given me, and then finally realising I have signal, and then using Google Maps, I figured out where I am. I think they're leading me in a really weird way. It's probably taking me back to where the original part is. That's why it's a reroute, like it's just obviously diverting something. Glad you're not hopping in that. Back on the trail. Crisis averted. I don't know what the markers were doing. Maybe I was reading them wrong. I don't know. Anyway, nearly back at the car. Yeah, we made it. Oh my god, look at all your portraits on my car. Oh, it's indeed very warm in here. Right, shall we see if it starts? I mean, look, to be fair, I don't think it wouldn't start, but like, it's good to know that it did. I'll let it idle for a bit whilst I figure out what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be going to eat, where to get some food for. Although I brought you food, I shouldn't have to buy you food. I'll get us something, to be honest with you. And yeah, so we'll figure that out, let it idle, see if it stalls. If it doesn't stall, we're going good. But that being said, it's not that cold at the moment, and it has been sitting in the sun, so I imagine everything's still pretty warm. Alright, now just a half-hour drive to the Airbnb. Welcome to the Airbnb. So we arrived quite a bit sooner than I was expecting. I was thinking we were going to finish the hike at around 3 o'clock. It's now, we got here at 3:30, it's now 3:45. I can't complain too much. I'm just going to sit back, I'll read my book, and we'll just sort of hang out a little bit. There's even movies here, so I might watch either the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit. Seems fitting for us walking through the pine forests and everything like that. Let me show you around, it's really, really cool. That's such a good sit. So that's the main entrance with all the kitchen area there. It's a really interesting looking stove. Interesting to see what that's going to be like. It just looks like a gas stove, but it's like a weird looking gas stove. So we use that in the morning. And then we have our little dining area, TV set, lounge, a lovely bedroom with a great view. Oh, so we're just going to sit back and chill out. Tomorrow's going to be a great test for the Pajero Sport to see if it's going to have any issues starting, because presumably it will be quite cold here. It's normally always a bit colder here, down south further. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's all right. What? We're going to chill out. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Excuse you.
Good morning. Not much to report.
Stroll down under there. Alright. Let's get it started. Get it warmed up. See if it dies. So it did die. So we haven't fixed the problem. And I don't know what the problem is. Because look, it starts up again fine. Maybe it took a few bits to crank, but I'm not too sure what the go is there. There is quite a lot of squeak from the pulley, from a pulley or belt. So I'm not too sure what the hell's going on. It's very strange. It's only cold too, only when cold starts. And I've never had it die twice on me. So it would like die once like that and then not die again. I have no idea what the problem could be. It's a very, very strange thing. It might be just like O2 sensor related. It might, I don't know if it's crank angle sensor. Not a single clue. I have genuinely no idea. But it always works, like afterwards. So we know, at least we like, this trip hasn't been completely pointless. We know that we haven't fixed the problem, but I don't know what else to do. And the camping trip is, with Adam and Taylor, is like within a few days. So yeah, that sucks. That sucks. We've got a bit of a drive now. We're just going to head pretty well straight back. I've got a couple stops on the way. I've got to get some gear and stuff for our camping trip. And then at home, we will sit there and think about what we have done and try and not cry that we haven't figured out the problem. I'm of the mind just to sort of leave it and hope for the best. I might try and clean the... this has got no meat in it. You won't like it. Yeah, it's got no meat. You're not going to like it. I should probably clean the O2 sensor and just see if that's got any grum on it, and maybe pull off the throttle body and just give that a clean as well. I don't really know. I'll maybe try a few things before we shoot off, but the main priority now is to get all the gear in order, make sure that's all good, and then hopefully we get to go camping. But now, let's make our way back and get a few bits and pieces. This place is a lot larger than I thought. I was trying to cover up my slightly heavier breathing in that video. That's what's going on here.